back, guys, for this episode of MWM. It's just us two today. You got Myles, you got me, Brendan, and today we're talking about respect. And as always, comment, talk about what you want us to talk about, subscribe, share with everybody, and make sure, especially the sharing and subscribing part, because we see you guys are always viewing the shorts, the TikToks and stuff, but you're not subscribing, so subscribe.
Please, we're like so close to 100, bro.
So close.
That's
like
the first
there.
real milestone. That's it, 100. That ain't nothing. I'll be subscribing to everybody else. Subscribe to our shit. No, I'm just but nah, like you said, we talking about respect. It's just me and Brendan today, because actually
today.
No, we did. We gonna talk about it starting now. It's like, nah. Okay, but in all seriousness though, Brendan, when you hear the word respect, bro, like what's the first thing that pops in your head?
How people treat themselves and other people is what I usually think about.
Okay.
You know, like, I don't know. We went to different elementary schools for people that don't know. When you went to elementary school, did you have the whole thing is like they always say like the commandments, treat others how you want to be treated.
Yeah, no one cared about that. Well, not elementary school, because, kids are mean as hell. So, like, they're going to treat each other and, like, talk about each other in, like, disrespectful ways all the time.
But that's what I think about. It's just, like, treating others how you want to be treated, quote, unquote. But, yeah, that's the main thing.
You would think that's how it's supposed to be. But I think it's really just – I think it's understanding someone's feelings and treating those accordingly. To me, that's all respect is. Like, for example – if I know you, like, go to bed at, like, 8 o'clock, let's say we roommates, right?
Yeah.
If I know you go to bed at 8 o'clock,
8 o'clock.
I'm not going, well, hypothetically, let's say 10, whatever.
Yeah.
If you go to bed at 10 o'clock, as a roommate, I'm not going to blast music at 9:55. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I respect you wanting to go to sleep, and I respect your feelings on getting good rest. So I'm not going to be like, hey, turn it up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to do that. Mm-hmm. So to me, that's all respect is. And, I think one crucial thing about it, though, people are so disrespectful now. And they don't even realize it. They don't even realize it. Like, everyone is so busy with what they got going on, in my opinion, that they don't take, like, a few seconds to understand somebody else, and then they play them or disrespect them in a way.
That's in all facets of life, too, though.
Yeah, it's not even just about, like, it could be business, it could be work, friendship, relationship, family. Family's a big culprit. We'll touch on that a little bit later. But my other question, have you ever had to demand respect in a moment where it wasn't being given?
Oh, damn. Shoot. No, that's a... I think we're gonna allude to it later on, but short answer, yes. I feel like most of the time, sadly, it's when you're supposed to be towards the people that should respect you the most, the ones that are closest to you, and then it's like they start playing you, disrespecting you, and then now you gotta like kind of show out type of thing. Well, yeah, I think I was gonna say, shoot. There's been plenty of times I feel like low key, because you just feel like sometimes somebody just has you messed up, and you gotta like, especially if you're a cool, calm, collected person. I don't know why people do that towards like the calm and collected ones. It's like that's the ones you want to disrespect the most. Like, bro, let him be chill or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And then now he's crashing on you like, well, why is he so mad? Like. I was like, bro, you just disrespected him. Now you wonder, like,
see, it be them quiet types, really. You don't want to disrespect the person that's not, like, really outwardly being disrespectful or loud, because it's like that person probably will knock you out or, like, has, you know what I'm saying? Or it's just, like, not that kind of person that, and, like, I think.
They're showing you why they're quiet. They're trying to not to smack the shit out of you.
Because when people egg it on, it's kind of just like, why are you doing that? Just, like, to get a rise out of people.
But I think for like to give like a specific story though, I think so respecting, like you said, just like reading like the room and stuff like that, kind of like how you're talking about the roommate situation and stuff. It's like I had this like talk with my mom right time. She was just like, hey, what's his face? Like here, like, you know, older family in the shit talking about something. They haven't heard from you or whatever. You need to call them, this and that and whatever. Like, I'm a person that's generally good at like texting, calling people, either one of the two, depending on who you are. Like, if you're good in conversation, I might call you on the phone. If I know you're not that good, I'll text you, be like, hey, what's up, how you doing? But, like, so I'm generally pretty good at that. But sometimes with my mom, sometimes with, like, older people in my family, they'll be complaining to, like, how come I never hear from your son? And I'm like, you guys have a phone, too. You know that, right? Like, they could just call me or text me. Like, the two... Like, when it comes to communication, like, that's kind of the respect that I had to kind of, like, man, I'm like, bro, you know my number. Text me if you want to hear from me so bad.
Yeah,
like,
it goes both ways.
I was like, it goes both ways. Because I remember we were just chopping up about that. I'm like, all right, so I have to always call them. But, like, what happens to me one day when let's say I don't have my phone, then what?
That's real. I mean, that's real. That's real.
Exactly.
Well, because the way I see it, like, people don't, I don't want to say they don't respect each other. Is like they don't respect each other, but in that way, like in that example, I feel like a lot of times you don't really realize like who's rocking with you if you don't hit them up first.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, because I think part of respect is like having good communication with people you quote unquote respect.
Yeah.
So like, for example, if I disrespect somebody and like we're supposed to do something, a good way to do that is not do it or show up late, like abnormally late. I know we were talking about that last time. But like either don't show up abnormally late, or if I reach out to you and be like, hey, we still good? Nah, bro, sorry. Something just came up. Nigga, we're supposed to be meeting in an hour. You talking about you can't do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that, okay. And I'm not gonna talk too much about that. But I think for me, the way I've like demanded respect in like certain ways, it's usually in the form of a conversation that's uncomfortable. Because a lot of times, like, I wouldn't say I like to yell at people, but I would say that a lot of times people have gotten me to this point. So, like, if I'm yelling or my voice is getting loud, it's because you're not hearing what I'm saying. So part of respect to me is also just listening. Like, don't be so quick to react. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to what the person's telling you. Open your big ass ears and let that, and receive that. Receive that. Because people just be all like, no, bro, no. Like trying to argue with the person that's feeling type of way. It's just like, bro, you're not even listening. You know what I'm saying? So that's
what's worse is like not only are they listening, but they try to make you feel dumb in the conversation too.
Don't even get me started, bro.
Because that's where it really gets me high, and I'm just sitting there like.
And again, bro, I don't even like this word, but like gaslighting, because I feel like people overanalyze. People overuse that word, bro.
No, for real.
If you're being stupid and someone's not really listening to you, bro, you're not being gaslit, bro. You're just being.
You're just
dumb.
Wasting that person's time.
You're just wasting time.
Just stop talking.
Stop it. But nah, I agree. Like, so I think for me, the form of demanding respect is like just a clear conversation of like, hey, this is what I expect. Like, this is kind of like how I want to be treated in this way. Yeah. That's it. You don't gotta be disrespectful to get respect. No, I think a lot of people don't know how to do that either. It's like, man, like they be bossing their chests up trying to, you know what I'm saying, run phase and stuff. It's just like, that's not gonna get you respect for real. Like, well,
it could depend
on the situation, but I also think it just depends because I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna disrespect you, but like, it's easy for people to get disrespected or feel disrespected. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could, you know how like in the Boondocks they have like nigga moments? It's like that, bro. Like you remember this nigga just bumped into his shoulder. He said, "Watch where you going?" And like, they start shooting each other. But that's literally just like that, bro. Disrespect can happen just like that to y'all. It is weird because it's like it's never that serious, bro. Never that serious. At least for random stuff.
Yeah.
Let me say that.
And I think another way to like demand it's just like showing it to other people. Just like I said, if you treat others with respect, naturally, what should happen is they should treat you with respect. Now, there's some people out there that just don't give a fuck and they'll just disrespect you anyway.
Oh yeah. But those people can get beat up though if they do it. If they put you in harm.
Yeah.
Harm's way, or they trying to harm you. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I guess that leads to transition. Like, have you what does like respect to you look like between like real friends? Not just like a person that you quote unquote like keep in contact with, but like someone you deem like, oh, that's my friend right there. That's my brother, my sister, whatever. Like, what do you think is like common respect between
like common like things?
Yeah.
Man, oh, the open communication part, that's definitely for one. the open one and shoot the what's this? I don't know what do they call it? Like the indirect ones too. Like whatever it is. Like when you kind of just like you can look at your homie and you can be like you can know what's going on with them without saying it. That type of vibe. If you guys are really like close like that. So those two. Empathy. Being able to like good listening skills. Honestly, you might have just hit on right on the nail with the first thing you said. Just that open communication part, like all facets of communication, and you guys just have that down to like a T. To be honest, because I just think like that's how most like friends are. Like they know how to joke with one another, push each other's buttons and stuff, but they understand like that's just our relationship. It's kind of like how you think with you hear with like siblings and stuff like. I can talk to my sibling like that, but if you see some other random nigga talking to your sibling like that, y'all both gonna look up and like, are you trying to get beat up today?
Right, you gonna beat him up. So, rightfully so though, because I mean I kind of think the same. Like it just depends on like the connection you have with the person.
Yeah,
for example, if someone's like talking about you, like and like you're there. Obviously, you're not like my son or nothing. I'm not gonna be like, hey, don't talk about him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna let you handle that. But like my respect, like to me, it's like respect is kind of like with friends. Like you said, treat them the way you would want to be treated. Like, don't be a butthole to your friend or like make fun of them, make them. Because you know how like little kids be. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like making fun of each other. If you really think about it, or just sit and look at like a group of like 12, 11, 13, whatever friend group. Like my cousin's like this. He be on the game with his friends. Like, man, nigga, you suck. Nah, man, I just killed you, man. You're trash. Like I'm like, dang, bro, like. You know what I'm saying? What this dude? Because they don't really have the emotional intelligence to be like, oh dang, what if he's really having a hard time? They just be like,
they just go straight to insults.
They just go straight to insults, roast.
My 12-year-old cousin like that too. Yeah. I'll make a little joke and he just goes to the extreme. I'm like, bro, what? Why are you doing that now?
Nah, that's crazy. But I think it definitely comes along with.
Also defending you while you're not there.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, if someone saw me trash about me buying closed doors to one of my friends, y'all better run fades or just, like you better escape from the situation.
Exactly.
Yeah, because, that's a lot of fake friends, though. Like, people be, like, talking bad about your friends. You're like, I guess. Like, bro, what? No, bro. Like,
point. Like, what?
Now, if he's spitting, there's, like, some accountability stuff. Like, for example, if hypothetically, like, let's just say, like, Greg's, like, a murderer or something. You know what I'm saying? They're like, bro, that nigga kills people. I'm like, no, he don't, bro. He's cool. Like, nah, you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like accountability piece.
He's where he needs to be.
He needs to be in jail. Yeah, in jail. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like, that I can see. Greg
about to watch it and say, well, he say fuck me for.
He'll be all right. Anyway, but yeah, nah. I think for friends, it's kind of just like boundaries, respecting their boundaries, respecting their space, understanding what kind of friendship y'all have. Sometimes people think they're closer with you than what you actually are. You got to check them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should hang out today. Well, I don't know. I don't really like you like that. Be cool, though. We can go a few weeks from now, and then a few weeks after that, and then a few weeks after that. And then so on and so forth.
No, for real. I called my cousin last week because it was his birthday, so I called to just hit him up or whatever. He got stuck in that exact situation that you just put up. He said he met some dude at like a volunteering event, right? And you can tell like he's not used to having like friends like that or whatever. Shoot, well, hopefully that dude doesn't see this episode because I gotta just self-snitch on my cousin, but he'll be alright. But he was telling me, he's like, yeah, I'm chopping it up with him and stuff. It's like, then all of a sudden he's just trying to like, he's just like texting me like every second of the day, and I'm like, how do I tell him like, hey, bro? Because first of all, my cousin doesn't like texting on the phone like that. You have to like call him type of thing. So he's already, I can tell he's not like messing with the conversation. So you have to kind of like let him in weeks time be like, hey, bro, like we not that close like that. Like, like chill out. Like, can you not text me that much anymore? And I was freaking crying.
Yeah.
But it's like, because you get stuck, it's like you said, do I set this boundary or am I being a dickhead right now?
Well, no, bro, because I think if it's for the betterment of your own like well-being, it's not necessarily like. I don't think that's not a bad violation of boundary, bro. I think a good friend will read the room and read their friend and be like, all right, they don't like talking like that. all the time. They're like hanging out like that. Like I'm not like that. Like longest I'll talk on the phone with my friend is an hour and a half, maybe 2. And that depends on what we talking about. No, I ain't gonna be talking on the phone all day. I ain't doing that. That's dumb.
I don't know how people do that. Like my sister does that with her friends all the time. I'm like, how do you, bro? She'll be on the phone like all day. I'm like, what are you guys even talking about at this point? They're like, it's just nice to have each other's company. I'm like, that makes no sense, but I.
Right. No, that's. Well, have you ever had to cut somebody off for disrespecting you?
For disrespect? No. Unfortunately haven't had that problem.
Or not even disrespecting, but because they didn't respect like your time or your energy. And like by energy, I mean like they didn't match like the vibe you were giving.
I can. Nah, because I was going to say, because I feel like for you to cut somebody off, they would have to be like tethered to you in the first place. And people that are like that, I never consider them close like that, to be honest. Like, I'm actually pretty good at just like navigating who I want to be like close and talking to like that and who I don't want to be. So, yeah, I fortunately never have to been in that position. Most of my friends I have now, we've been friends for, I've only fell out with one friend technically. And that was even me. He just said he just kind of just like left the group on his own terms. And he was just like, yeah, he just kind of fell back. And then I was just like, oh, okay, you're a grown person, do what you want to do. He's like, I don't harbor no negative feelings towards you. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I mean, me and him are cool to this day, but he don't really like come around our group no more. So yeah. So fortunately, I've never had to deal with something like that. I've seen other people though, having to have to do that situation. I've advised other people like, bro, that's not working out. Like you guys, you're like you say you're gonna have to cut that person off or do something. Like,
yeah.
How about you? Have you ever had to do that?
I mean, I think it's more just like for me, it's just more of like you're not respected. Because when I was like, I'll say like 15, 16, 17. When I'm like, as a younger man, bro, you don't know anything. You're dumb. Really. Bro, like, chasing women and all that. Like, oh, bro, she's really feeling me. No, bro, that girl is not feeling you, bro. Stop chasing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to sound like an alpha male nigga. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I do think eventually I learned to like give up when it was like not working in that situation. But then for like friendships,
oh yeah, because if we're talking about like,
I'm talking about both. Because for women,
friendships, romantic, yeah. We both know the one that, yeah.
I mean, because I feel like because if you're active, because my main thing is like time. I don't like clinginess, and that can be friendship, relation. It don't matter. Like if I don't, so I've had to cut people off either temporarily or permanent, depending on how they like readjust it. Yeah. Like for that, like, bro, my life is not revolving around how much you want to see me. Get the hell out of here. Like that's crazy. And anyone that does is you're a bold individual. Because I don't see how you just be wherever this person is or wherever that person is all the time. So to me, I only had to cut off somebody like 3 people, and it's all for like kind of the same thing. Mm-hmm. Either I'm doing more than you're doing, and like the energy's not matched. It's just pissing me off. We aren't like you're like not respecting my time, whereas I want to be away from you, and you're like like freaking out, like get the doors that way. You know what I'm saying? And then the other situation was very similar to that. So for me, like I'm not really a fan of like cutting people off so easily, especially when it's like, bro, some people are just the way they are. Now, is it toxic sometimes for some people? Yeah. But I also think people are too quick to cut off and not really fix things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think our generation, bro, is a very fight or flight generation. You know what I mean? Like, it's very much so like we don't want to fix stuff. We want to just cut it off when it's not working. You know what I'm saying?
We don't want to deal with those consequences.
Oh, no, hell no. No, we don't. We don't want those alpha male. Well, bro, the reason why she's still there, bro. Like I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I do truly think that like we don't. Like for example, let's just say me and one of my friends had a quote unquote falling out. Mm-hmm. if I ever truly care for that person, if we can establish, okay, like we can be cordial. Like I will say this though, all of my, like I have like a decent amount of exes. I'm only not cool with one of them. Now, do I talk to them? Hell no. But if I saw them like burning in a building, I wouldn't be like, yeah, F them, bro. They can burn for all I can. I'll be like, oh, and they keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Because like at the end of the day, that's not my girl now. But I'm saying like,
I get
it's
that,
cordial.
But you said it like you were because I'll still reach my hand out or something.
Oh, no. I'm saying if they reached out, we're like, help. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, I got you. Except one. She can burn. But the other ones I would try and save. You know what I'm saying? Because I think if it doesn't work and there was respect, it doesn't have to be this evil, spiteful, man, F that nigga, F that bitch. You know, it don't got to be that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my point with that. And I think
there's that one ex who's like, is he talking about me?
You know who you are. Sorry. But anyway.
Oh, fuck you.
Do you think, and this is one that, do you think it's possible to disagree with a friend but still be respectful? Or do you think, well, let me rephrase. Do you think people disagree with other people and still keep the respect? More often than not. Or do you think it's kind of like when people disagree with others, it's always disrespectful? Because I think in real life it can be both, but like on the internet and stuff, bro, it's not that. It's just disrespectful. If you have one opinion that's different than everyone else's opinion, you're gonna get crucified. Dang near. Now, obviously, there's some exceptions to this rule. Like if you're like, bro, domestic violence? Yeah. Like, you're getting dragged. Yeah, and you should. You should. You know what I'm saying? And you should. You should get beat up for sure. But I am saying, like if you think
like a healthy debate.
Yeah,
topic,
a healthy debate. Like that's open. And like if my friend said something that I don't agree with, I'm gonna be like, man, you dumbass. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
Nah, yeah, you can definitely respectfully disagree for sure. But like I also just think it's on the type of person too. Like, bro. And my friends, like, you know when the whole Drake Meek Mill thing first started, like, way back in the day, bro?
One of the funnier beefs,
I was going to say, one of the funnier beefs, right? Bro, the way people used to go at each other over those, we like, man, you dumb as hell if you think Jordan. I'm like, bro, neither of those two niggas know you. And I'm about to bring you up out of here. Why are you arguing so heavy?
Respect yourself and not getting those conversations.
I was like, I got a homie that really likes Drake, bro. Anytime, bro, besides, this is why I was so glad the Kendrick thing happened. After that, he doesn't do this. But, bro, Drake could do no wrong in his eyes. I was like, bro, shut the fuck up. No one cares that much. Like, no one cares. He be like, bro, it's Drake, bro. He's washing everybody. I'm like, he doesn't know you. Stop it. Bro. Get some help. Get a wife. Like, even to the point where people in our group chat would just look at the group chat and just get, because I know what my other friends are, they would just look at the group chat, see what he was talking about, put their phone down, because I'm like, bro, I'm not responding to this today, bro.
Well, I mean, I think part of that also.
And if you like to argue, I think it's also that. If you just like to argue, you're just going to go back and forth. But you should be able to respectfully disagree.
Yeah. But I also think, I think you can hold yourself and your friends accountable in a disagreement. If they have a weird way of thinking, bro, you can hold them accountable. But I also think, I will say for more dudes, because I've heard a lot of different women's perspectives on certain things, and they're like, well, men wouldn't be this kind of way if more of their friends held them accountable. And I can agree with that, because I do think, and I'm not saying any of the friends that we have. Mm-hmm. I am saying there are some dudes that do be having some weird friends, or friends that bro, I'm talking about white ones, to be honest. and this is in college, bro. I've heard some, and we were RAs, bro. We heard some of those conversations. They'd be like, bro, Shad's crazy. He did so and so, bro, and then he did so and so. Who was nuts. I'm like, bro, one of my friends told me they did that. I'd smack the fire out of him immediately, bro. There's no way you're letting this slide just because that's your homie. So I think,
especially the pranks that they, quote unquote, pranks that they used to do to each other, bro.
Yeah, bro. I pulled Tyler's pants down in front of Love His Life, bro. Pushed him down the steps, bro. It was hilarious. Bro, what? It's weird. I don't know. I think it's weird because it's their friendships aren't like, sometimes you see people's friendships, they're not even real. They just seem like it's like your bots, bro, like your NPCs, like your GTA characters or something, just doing stuff.
No, for real.
It's weird. But leading to my next question, this is more geared towards like relationships and dating, you know? So how do you, like, I know you're not in a relationship quite yet, sir. How do you show someone respect, or how would you show someone respect while still protecting your own peace?
Bro, that's just all about communication and compromise at that point, bro. Like, you gotta see you gotta understand where each side is coming from. See where the problem lays at, and then be willing to, what can you give and what can you give up at that point? Okay. Because it's like, bro, like, we're not about to do anything OD here. So, like, let's just keep it respectful with one another. As I say, if it's so important to you, we'll see where we can, like, draw the line at and stuff. Like, and then we'll go from there. Like, a common thing, right? Which, for a dude, especially, most of the time they have to have to start with what their girl, like, be posting and stuff, and what attire they be posting about sometimes. I just, like, I think there's, like, a clear line that we can go to. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, like, just don't go up there dressed like half naked and be like, and then be expecting, but like, I love my body and everything. Like, oh, wait, that's cool. I get that. But why does everybody else gotta see that, bro? Like,
it's for the crib.
I was gonna say, for real. I was like, for my eyes only. Like, damn. So what do I get to see that they don't at this point?
Shoot, barely none the way some of, but I also think.
And the same thing with, what's his face? And same thing on the opposite way, too. Like, some dudes just be talking on the day. I'm like, don't you got a girl, bro? Like, what are you talking about? It'd be like, yeah, bro, like, shoot, I can do anything I want, bro. He's like, man, I don't care what my girl said. I can just do whatever. You're not like that. Shut up. Like,
as much as you think you are.
Exactly. Because if she leaves, you're going to be over here crying the next day. Like, what the hell? I was gonna say like old buddy, old buddy from what's his face, or city or whatever. I'm not gonna put his shit out there, but you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. He did all this and that, and they want to go crying when she finally left. I was like, bro, shut up, gang. Nobody feels sorry for you.
Well, yeah, but I also think, like, adding on all that, like you said, communication, again, very important. That's been like one of the key elements in every episode we've done so far. But also, I'll say this again, just boundaries. Just
boundaries, bro. Like, set your boundaries and standards for one another. Like, I think an easy thumb rule, especially with the relationship goes, is like, if you would get embarrassed by it happening to you, don't do it to the other person, bro. Simple as that. Or if
you wouldn't do it with your girl or Jesus Christ standing right by you, maybe you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Because some dudes be like, man, that ain't even cheating, bro. You know what I'm saying? If your girl was right behind you and you sent that or did that, what would she do? Yeah, exactly. Delete that. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit playing. And vice versa. If your dude was right there, would you post that or would you be doing that?
Speaking of posting that, by the time this goes out, though, it'll probably be out for a while. Did you see the Coldplay thing, the Coldplay incident with the CEO and stuff?
Oh, are you talking about the dude that was at the concert? I was talking about the dude that was at the concert.
With the whole respecting and boundary thing goes, just like, how do you think their partners felt at home when they just saw that shit? Like, imagine you're at home, right, just chilling, and then one day you're just like, let me just go on.
Or you're just doing your hours of scrolling, and then you see you scrolling down, and then you scroll past. You're like, wait, let me scroll back up. That's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just see him just like hugging some other woman, like
hugging him from behind.
Bro, you know she called him like 2 seconds. So who's that? You know what I'm saying? Cooked. You know what I mean? Like, you're done.
Like, I don't condone cheating. Never. We would never do that.
Heck
but
no.
like, bro, like the fact that he just automatically just folded. I was like, if you're gonna get caught, bro, can you at least be somewhat slick? Like
this man was out in the middle of the box. It was like right here, this big screen right there, and then he was like, I don't know why this happened. I'm like, bro, you're finished. And I saw more about the article or whatever. Apparently, that was like the HR lady.
Bro, that was the thing, bro.
That's even crazier. That wasn't Susie in accounting. That was the HR. She put the shit together. No, probably. I don't know. That's hilarious though, because like. I don't know, bro. It's something about rich motherfuckers. They just are stupid, bro. Like, all that money to make horrible decisions to get your money finessed. I bet his ass ain't signed a prenup neither. He's about to get his stuff took. Same with like, okay.
That's what they're saying. They said divorce attorneys were calling that bitch phone immediately. I was crying.
Because I know like a lot of people were talking about, and again with like respect and all that, keeping it kind of tied in. Like the whole Travis Hunter thing, right? Again, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting sick of talking about this nigga or just seeing him in that relationship.
But that's perfect. But it's like boundary.
I think part of respect in a relationship is respecting yourself to understand when people are trying to warn you or help you or whatever.
That's what
like you can't be so prideful and think that your decision making is great all the time.
But that actually does go perfectly with what you said earlier though, is like he, like, people were, like, disagreeing with what he was saying and stuff, but he just took it as disrespect. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie, dude, your fans probably were, like, the most respectful, like, they were just, like, saying just, like, what everybody was saying the most respectful, like, they were like, Travis, we really want you to succeed and stuff. Like, I get it, that's your girl, you love her and stuff, but, like...
She don't love you,
I was gonna say, hey, bro, they're just, like... She's acting OD, bro.
Right.
Like,
and she might be acting like that.
Like, it wasn't even like 50-50. It was like clearly OD. Like, you're telling me, like, I'm going to sit in the car while you go do whatever in the house, and then all of a sudden I got to look up the internet and you throwing ass on some rapper. That's trash.
Bro, his music was awful. I can see if it was like Drake or something. You know,
you're a 5-star athlete.
You're a 5-star athlete. You got more bread than everybody in this crew with them weak songs he was making, bro.
That was awful. His whole crew out and then just leave him.
Nah, because I saw the clip of that, and bro, it wasn't like a subtle like she was grazing the yams on, buddy. She was throwing them up on this dude, like, and I was like. You deserve so much better, bro. Like you're.
And people are doing the timeline. They said, so you were dating her here. This is when this happened. So technically, he's in that not cheating. He just ignored all that. I was like,
hey, bro, that's what I'm saying. You don't really respect himself. Of like the signs are clearly there. Which leads to my next question, though. Can you forgive someone disrespecting you in a relationship, or is it a deal breaker? Bro, or does it depend?
Bro, if it's something like the CEO thing or him, no.
Oh yeah, the CEO thing. That. If I saw my girl doing that at a concert, bro, it's not like y'all are just in the crib. Bro, Scream literally highlighted them. Pushing her off like we had to see her on your body, bro. Like you're cut, bro. You know, I'm not forgiving that.
I'm not forgiving that.
No, I'm not forgiving it, and I'm calling Deathstroke to hunt her and him down, bro. Exactly. I'm hiring mercenaries immediately.
You putting money on, bro.
I'm putting money on your head.
But just bro. like I said, we're not cheers, but just flip it. Like, say you were the CEO, though. How would you react? You think?
Well, okay. I know how I would react. If I was him, I would just be like, I'm caught in 4K. I'm caught in 4K. Literally, that big ass screen. What I'm gonna say? Oh no, babe, that wasn't me. Face clear as day. That's him.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If you get caught in 4K, like you just have to like
take your L.
Just take your L, bro. Just like honestly, you just have to act like an actual couple. Just wait to the camera or something. That's like
I'm like, honey, we were just.
I was just like, what do you know? I'm super friendly. Like, come on.
I'm not even trying to flex, but I could come up with a pretty good lie on the fly. I don't even know what I would come up with in that situation, to be honest. There was a fly on her butt, and I had to kill it with my. What you gonna say? What can you say? You can't say anything that makes sense for you to be.
You can't say
arms wraps. Arms wraps.
You can't say a fly.
Right. She was whining that little, her little flat, on that, crazy word. Yeah, I would have
just wait till they.
He probably got home and the divorce papers were right on the table.
I mean, shoot, she should, to be honest. Yeah, because that's crazy work.
Cheating is biggest form of disrespect.
He got bread, and that CHRO definitely got bread too.
She got bread now. I know you ain't signed a prenup. You know white people don't believe in that because they believe in that union forever. which is how it should be, but people are so grimy these days. I don't really trust it. That's a whole other conversation. Anyway, I don't think I can forgive like disrespect on that level. Now, if it's like
what's the level of disrespect you could like?
I say like an insult. Now, one insult I won't take, like for example, if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do and my girl calls me broke, that's disrespectful to me. But is she cap? No, I have no money to my pocket. I have no money to my name. So I'm a broke nigga. You know what I mean? But now some people be like, oh, that's disrespectful. And it is. But like, I can let that slide because if my account is zero, how can I be mad though?
I was going to say, is it disrespectful if it's true?
Bro, yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
If you're broke, you're broke.
I mean, yeah, but there's a way to go about it though. You know what I'm saying?
I guess
like you could be like, babe, I think you gotta, make some more moves so you can get some more money so we can go where you need to get going. You know what I'm saying? There's the respectful way to say disrespectful things. You know what I'm saying? Am I cap? Is that crazy? Is that really crazy? Duski, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Duski Dime, if y'all want to say something, go, please. We love collaboration over here. Bro, I really do think though, like for example, okay, let me say this. Like, if your breath is hot, I could be like, damn, nigga, your breath stink, nigga. Or I could be like, hey, would you like some gum? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm insinuating that your breath is hot, yes, but I'm not doing it in a disrespectful way where you're like, oh, no, my breath, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it like, if it's a fact, like, it's cap, but go ahead.
Nah, the broke thing, what you said, I feel like, as men, that's like our Achilles heel.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Like, I don't know what the hell I would do. If my girl call me broke, man, I'm going crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, that's like a boost times 1,000, bro. No, I get that for sure. Yeah, no, I agree. But would you consider that disrespectful though, even if it was true hypothetically?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Because like that's a vulnerability. Okay, let's say your girl was fat. Hypothetically.
Go ahead.
Right? There is a way to say that disrespectfully, and there is a way to acknowledge that respectfully. Like if my girl was fat, hypothetically, I'd be like, hey, yeah, let
me see how this goes.
Well, hold on. Let me process my thoughts. I'm like, hey, so I noticed you've put on a little weight, as have I. You know what I'm saying? I would, relate. You know what I mean? even if that's cap or not, it don't matter. The point is, it might make the feel alone. I'd be like, so I think we should work out together, go on this diet plan together, and get to where you want to get to. Because like,
even though you're not fat,
even though I'm not fat, you could always get better. We can work out, just do different stuff at the gym. But like, point is, it's better than be like, dang girl, you fat, you big. Like I don't even like you no more. You just a big. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna do that. And I feel like, again, even if that is true, Brendan, that's still disrespectful to be like, dang girl, you fat.
No. Okay,
that's what I mean.
That's different though. Calling someone broke and calling someone fat are two different.
I don't know, bro. I wouldn't want to be called either. But like.
But the thing is though, like, all right, because here's why I say there's two different levels of disrespect, right? The broke one though, what if they're like, because okay, it's true though. What I thought you were gonna count, like, what if he's broke for a reason though? Like, what if he like take cares of like basically everything?
So so why she call me broke? If I'm taking care of everything.
Okay, now I
That's what I mean. That's a good point.
Okay, yeah. Then if it's like that, then that's disrespectful. Then I'm going off.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm saying like
because the reason why I brought that up is like, so now like you say that right now she starts hitting you with all the excuses of like why she got big or whatever.
And that's fine, but I don't care. Fix it.
No, okay. You say that now, right? Now with the broke one. Now she says
fix it.
She says I don't care. Fix it.
Fix it then.
What?
Get some money. Get some bread. So here's what I mean. I'm not saying
if I'm taking care of everything, right, and everything's smooth, and then my girl just comes out of nowhere. Oh, that was funny, by the way. And she just comes in and just says, oh, yeah, that's cool and all that you're doing all that, but fix it anyway. I really might contemplate breaking.
Well, that's disrespectful too, but you got to pick and choose your battles at the end of the day. See, that's what I'm saying. That's your girl, though. So, like, my thing is, if it matters that much to her and you do want to deal with her, then you might want to make some adjustments. Like, if she loves you enough, she won't be like, you're calling me fat. Like, she'll get in the gym and get to where you want her to get to. Just like if she called me broke, if I still want to be with her and I'm like, okay, I am broke, let me get some money. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be like, man, don't call me broke. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it just depends on like what you're willing to deal with. But like you said, if I'm doing everything else, I don't want to deal with that disrespect of her calling me broke because I'm doing everything else. I'm going to just leave. I'm not going to be like, well, you're right, babe. I'm broke. Like, nah, bro. I'm cooking, cleaning, all that. Like, I don't got no money to buy, Dave. You just going to trash on me for the one thing I don't got going on? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, because it's also going to depend on what she got going on, too.
Exactly. So, in that way, that's why I say.
Okay.
That's why I say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying, like, because it do be true. Like, sometimes it is true. And, like, a lot of the times, like, what people take as disrespect might be disrespectful to them. But, like, truth is the truth, like you said. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, there are some subjective, quote unquote, things that you could say that are dishonest. Like, if someone calls me ugly, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I'm ugly, but some random person might think I am. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm ugly, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is kind of like, I could take that disrespect or I could not because it depends on, like, who you ask. You know what I mean? That's what I mean.
All right, I got you.
Yeah,
I'm with
that's
you now.
You know?
You lost me at first, but yeah, you got me back.
Because it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some, like, but the broke thing is crazy. Like Duski said, bro, like, that is an Achilles heel for men. Like, just like.
You gotta, like, crash out low key.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. You gotta crash out and go to the. Bro, figure out a life plan. Listen to them Gary V videos, bro. Listen to Eric Thomas, bro. All the motivational niggas. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Level up your life. How about that? Find the Lord, too, while you're at it. Yep.
Damn, that would crush me, though. My girl just looked at me one day and just said it just like that. You really broke for
Well, because
me.
that's like, that, and like, biologically speaking, we're designed to protect and provide. That's like a girl calling you weak. Like, physically. Could you imagine going in the gym? That's why some women be knowing what they doing with disrespect, bro. Like, I think our generation has mastered disrespecting. Literally. Like, they know your pain points. Like, I like working out. So my girl just said, you look kind of small, weak. I'd be devastated. I'd probably cry. I'd be like, oh, for real? Excuse me. I go in the room and cry. Because, damn, I'm weak after all these hours I'm putting in this gym. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like, but you could pinpoint anything. Like, that's like if Keon was here, I was like, damn, nigga, you suck at making videos. You suck at editing. You suck. He'd be like, he'd probably like shoot me or something. He'd probably be like, nigga, get out. You know what I'm saying? He'd probably kick me out. But that's fair because, like, that's something that he, like, resonates with and connects with. He's passionate about it. And I think part of respecting people is, like, even though you know what could hurt them and disrespect them, you choose not to no matter how angry they make you. Because I know y'all, everyone in this room has heard something from somebody or they've dealt with somebody from something and they're like, I could destroy you with this one sentence, bro. I really could. I could expose you right now, but I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. No,
and then there's probably been instances where you probably did this.
You just
where you probably use that like, man, nigga, this is why you. Boom. There you go.
So this is why she let you, nigga. Just walk off.
I mean, Cap, Dime, Duski, is that Cap? Y'all ever done that before?
I ain't gonna lie. I be holding my tongue, to be honest. Cause
no, that's cool though.
I'm not trying to get to that point because it's gonna be crazy. So I'll be chilling.
Well, that's what's up though. Shoot, that's better than most people. They do not care. Like you said, they be some real crash outs. They be like, well, nigga, this is why your mama left, your daddy left, your girl left, she with me. Like all kinds of crazy, like, bro.
Yeah, that's OD.
To me, it's like it depends on who's there. Like what was said to me that was disrespectful. Because if you get disrespectful, I can go low.
Is it tit for tat? Like,
Very
so do you
low.
feel? So do you feel like if someone disrespects you, you have to disrespect them?
Not all the time,
okay.
but if it gets like real disrespectful,
Like, what's your breaking point where you just like, all right, now I gotta go tit for tat?
And what would it have to be about? Like,
one, like for sure, my mom, because my mom's no longer here. So if somebody ever try to disrespect me or like my mom, then that's disrespect. Like, we gotta go low.
They be doing that on
like, you get
all the
what I'm
time.
saying?
Yeah.
But there's jokes too where it'd be like, oh, your mom, da da da. Like, I won't get offended, but it'd be like that. Or just like trying to bring down my image.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's
Like,
real. That's real.
Especially if there's like opportunities or good people around. Like you just gotta know your environment. Like you don't do that here. We can do that elsewhere, but not here.
And if you are doing it here, we can get down. Honestly. Yeah. Because like at that point, it's like you trying to tarnish my character. Now I got to tarnish your face with my hands, bro.
But at the same time, like even with this situation, what I have going on, I decided to be the bigger person and let them destroy themselves and be embarrassed versus me allowing to entertain the disrespect. Because I could have disrespected back, but I didn't want to because I was like, what do I gain from this?
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, bro?
Nah, low-key the same way. It's like when somebody disrespects me, it really depends on like the level. Like if it's on some like crazy shit, I'm gonna go lower than lower. Like,
but that's real. That's real.
But it, like you gotta really do some crazy shit. But it's like if it's on some like not normal. I mean, disrespect is never normal. But if it's like on a surface level disrespect, it's like I'm not even gonna look at you. I'm not even gonna like entertain your energy.
What you got going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna just like ignore it and just keep going.
I agree.
I agree. Yeah, I'm the same way as him. It's just like if he go past that lower point this year, we're gonna see who can go lower for real. I promise.
Yeah,
but
I think
if it's surface level, I'm gonna just ignore it. Like,
but yeah, I like what you said about like who you're around. Like like if it's just me and it's just you, we can go there. But if it's like me and I'm around my family or my girl or like some little kids looking at me big-eyed, like, oh, what's he gonna say? Like, I won't be this bad influence, like, yeah, kids, y'all should crash out just like I'm about to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna do that. Because there have been instances where, like, people try to play me, like, subtly in front of, like, my family or people, and I gotta be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta laugh it off.
You gotta eat those. You gotta laugh it off. Or just, find where you at later, bro. Just, slow. And I know we talk about this, Brendan. Kind of transitioning. Do y'all think that people our age should just automatically respect people that are older?
No.
Ooh.
No.
Clearly that resonates with you, so you can start.
Hey, wait, hold up. What you mean by respect, though? Like,
I mean, like
you know, like always like be like how they always say like you gotta like always give them like the benefit of the doubt type of respect.
Benefit of the doubt, give them grace when they're wrong, listen to them when they're wrong, and like even like back down when they're wrong. Because I know like growing up, obviously as like a child, there's not much you can do. But like when you like 21, 22, like you are forming a brain as an adult, and your parents say some crazy stuff, you'll be like, what are you talking about? This, and then you give them reasons for why they're wrong or why they. Well, I'm an adult. Like you don't talk to me like that. I'm the adult. You the child. Like no, but not really though. Because like even though like you my parent and like still respect your parents. I'm just saying like I feel like a lot of parents they just be assuming like just because you're their child or because you're young, they can just say whatever they want and let it slide. Especially like the 60, 70, 80-year-old whatevers. And they always got opinions about everything we do, to be honest. Like, they're like, man, you younger cats, y'all don't be doing this with y'all women no more. No matter. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Your woman didn't even have rights. Talk about what I should be doing. Of course she can do whatever. Of course you can do whatever you want, and she'll do it. Because she couldn't
had
vote.
No other choice.
She couldn't vote. She had to follow your goofy, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just like, that's what I mean by respect. Like, they just assume, like, because they're older, you have to respect and listen to whatever they have to say.
Just because you're older doesn't mean you're just going to get my respect automatically.
Respect is earned both ways,
like,
bro.
you could listen to what they got to say, but you don't got to respect it.
Yeah,
like, or even, like, advice with older people. Like, one thing I notice is just because they older, you don't have to take their advice. Or even listen what they got to say, to be honest, because most of the time, like, we live in different eras, so how they grew up and stuff and how everything was is different than like how it is for us.
Yeah, for real.
And they like the thing about us, we think about it like that, but they don't look at it like that because they so stuck in their way. They're older and stuff. So yeah, that's hard.
That's real. That's real. Because like for example, if like my grandma or grandpa was like, and I just like let's just say I was doing like I don't know, like I was strictly focused on YouTube like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, when like before it was like not even 10 years ago. Let's say like mid 2000s, whatever. Hypothetically, like if I told them, oh yeah, I want to follow this YouTube thing. There's a new website platform called YouTube. You can put videos on and make money. If I told my grandparents that, they'd be like, man, what? Go to college. Like, they couldn't even fathom the idea that you could make money any other way than going to college or being like a plumber or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just trade, college trade. That's it. Nah, facts. It's just like, bro, you don't got to disrespect people from getting it like a different way than you did or how you think someone else should. You know what I'm saying? Like
he said, though, they're just too stuck in their way. Like, that's the only thing. I don't know. I never liked the whole, like, when people say respect your elders, I'm like, remember, it's your elder. Like, if you're not in my family range, you don't get the special benefit of the doubt. If you're some random elder and you trying to tell me, hey, respect your elder, and you over here being, no, if you want to get disrespectful, let's go. We about to get disrespectful today. I don't know you.
You were random, yep.
I was just...
Right.
Disrespect you and that little grandkid you got right there. Fuck you.
Yeah, what? Them little kids be, I don't know. You know, but they don't be respected. Like, little kids don't respect people our age, bro. We not even old. That's the crazy part. Like, they be, no. Like, bro, I'll punch you in your little stomach, bro. So who are you talking to? Like, my little cousin, he don't be reading. Like, he's 12 years old. He's 12 years old. And my grandma was like, oh, you should be helping him read because, you know, his dad don't be helping him read like that. So I was like, hey, bro, come here. He's like, I want to read. I'm like, bro, who is you talking to? You disrespecting me trying to help you, bro. But to me, I'm not his daddy, so I don't care. To be honest, I'm just trying to be nice. So, like, they can even be disrespectful just in the way they interact with, like, older family members. That aren't even old, like, younger, older family members. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, to me, it's like, respect is earned, bro. Like, you have to earn my respect. Well, actually, let me say it like this. You have my respect on a surface level. Based on how our interactions go, that can either grow or drop. Like, I have respect for everyone as just like a human being.
Just as a
basic human being. Like, if I see an old lady, like, struggling carrying some groceries, I'm gonna be like, old ass bitch. Just walk off. I'm gonna be like, hey, you need some help? Did she say yeah? She say, no, I'm good. I'm like, all right, then, bitch. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? But, like, it's a surface level. I think a lot of times, like, new age, you know, they just be thinking... But, you know, then you got the YNs, bro, too. They don't have respect for nobody. That's the crazy part. Like, young, old, you know what I'm saying? Cool, not cool, intelligent, dumb. They don't care. They just want to crash out and blast people. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. But it's true. They only respect the blicks. It's wild.
Them YNs scare me. I ain't gonna lie.
Right, I don't even
stay away from them.
Exactly,
man.
Because they don't have respect for nobody. Like you said, like they don't even listen to nobody.
They ruined fest season around here, bro.
Well, have you ever seen like those videos of the OGs like trying to gather all the YNs and like man, y'all killing each other, bro. Y'all doing all this and that, and they be like, man, we don't give a fuck. We gonna blast. We gonna shoot what we want, bro. This old ass nigga. I'm like, bro, OG, bro. Oh, they're finished, bro. Like, they're not moving forward in life, bro. They're either gonna be dead or in jail, sadly, because they don't be listening. And it takes something crazy to happen for people to be like, yeah, let me change.
That's also other people in the OG generation's fault, though. Because I ain't gonna lie, their generation wasn't the best when it came to teaching these kids now.
They was teaching them criminal activity, and then they surprised when these kids is criminals. Like, bro,
I was like, bro, you
don't be trying to go back now.
I was just saying, don't try to turn back your word now. Like, what? Yeah, you did that. You spawned that.
Like when older rappers be like, man, these younger rappers, they out of pocket now. What was you talking about when you was in, you know what I'm saying?
That's all the Chicago rappers now growing up.
That's like, even like the older rappers, like NWA and them niggas, like Ice Cube, bro, he be talking about, yeah, these young, it's crazy. I'm like, weren't you the same one talking about shooting cops and like shooting, like, what do you, F the police,
He
bro?
started the movement.
Exactly. You started the movement of the YNs, bro. What do you mean? They looked up to, well, not looked up to you, but their parents looked up to you, and then boom, there you go. It's a trickle effect.
The whole cycle.
Exactly.
I mean, you talking about some man, I don't know what went wrong. You.
It do be the parents, bro. These parents be like mad young, dumb as heck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they just don't want to raise their kids.
They don't want to raise their kids, bro. Like, grandma's too tired. She don't want to raise this kid. So he's going to be out in them streets getting raised by the unks and the OGs, bro. Thus transforming a young boy to a YN, bro. It happens just like that.
Nah, that's a fact.
Nah. But my last question, because, you know, I'm running on time. Have you guys ever let someone, like, slide too much in terms of, like, disrespect? And how it affected, like, did it affect how you, like, how you moved?
Bro, yes. I was mad for, like, the whole rest of the day. Like, it just eats at you inside. You just be sitting, like, have you ever, like, if anyone else haven't ever seen, it happens, and then later in the day, it's just still stinging at you, and you just wondering, like, why did I just say this, and that, like, I don't know, sometimes holding your tongue just sucks sometimes. You're just sitting there like, bruh, I should have just really just got this man, bruh, or girl.
That's fair.
So, yeah, the short answer, yes. And I was just pissed about it for the rest of the day. I would say pissed, but it definitely lingers, and then you just get over it. But yeah,
I say yes and no. Like you said, like you be thinking, like if someone disrespects you, you be thinking about all the consequences all after the fact. If you actually go through it,
you know who's low key a big culprit of that? Low key disrespect you. Sometimes you just gotta like homeless people. Homeless people be out here just disrespecting random people, and then you just gotta like let them have it, Like, all right, bro, I'm gonna just get in my car and roll.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I let them have it because I mean,
no, that's what I said. I let them have it too because I don't know what they got going on. I'm like,
they homeless, so
they got nothing to lose.
They got nothing to lose. Exactly. I got everything in this battle. I have everything to lose.
So if I stomp you out and you decide to, you know what I'm saying, file assault charges, bro, I'm gonna be just like you. Disgusting. It's like, no.
Nah, what's this? What's this? I have a story. Me and my homie, we went to Atlanta, right? We're walking to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Some homeless lady threw rocks at us. Just out of nowhere, just threw a whole bunch of rock pebbles at us. We just looked at her, and it was like that. It's like either we can have a nigga moment or let her have it. We let her have it, kept on walking. And then, I got over it. I thought it was funny. My homie Jason does it, and that shit stuck with him the whole day. He's like, she really threw rocks at us, and we just let her do that. I'm like, what you gonna do? Beat her up?
I would have found a brick, threw it at her. It's like, nah, I'm just playing. Nah, because I remember, bro, I was in Miami, and I was walking to the store, and I was on the phone with my mom, and this homeless man was like, "Hey man, you got $1?" I was like, "No." He said, "Oh, broke ass." I was like, "What?" Bro, I was like, "Mom, let me call you back." Who are you talking to? Oh man, you only got $1 to give, man. What's wrong with you? And I'm like, "No, never mind." Because he started balling his fists up like, you know what I'm saying? I want to get hit with the crackhead strength punch, bro, you know? So I just kept it pushing.
All you got to do is remind him he's homeless.
Right, I'm like,
to be honest.
Well, yeah, so that's the funny thing, bro. I walked in because I just needed some toiletry stuff. Walked in, got the stuff. I was like, hey, can you, told the cashier lady, I was like, hey, can you break this 20 to like, you got like 21s? She's like, yeah, I got you. I was like, all right, bet. So, bro, I like, it's kind of crazy, but you know, I had to get back because I knew he wasn't gonna really do nothing. I'm like, you homeless, Nick. So I walk out, bag in this hand, like the 20s is in this hand. I was like, like I'm like stretching out, like he's like sitting where you at, Brendan. Like I'm walking like straight this way. I'm like, like stretching, and I just keep walking. And then he's like growling and stuff, bro. I'm like, yeah, nigga, do something. Because now if you swing at me, I can beat your ass and get that self-defense right quick. Yeah, appreciate it. So, yeah.
He just went and just flexed on him because of that.
He started it, bro. He didn't have to call me bro. See, that's what he gets. Oh, broke it. See, he's probably, but see, that's the thing. Like Duski said earlier, like you don't engage it if you know, like, you know what I'm saying? If you're doing better than people, like, bro, like, I'm not going to submit myself to you, like, go down to your level, bro. Like, you sleep on the concrete. Yeah. I have a queen size, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. Like, I'm not worried about you just because you're trying to disrespect me.
And that's the thing. Like, when people disrespect, they be trying to pull you down to their level.
Right.
It's like, you got to, like, with me, I don't know if it's, like, pride or something, but it's like, I'm not coming down to your level, man. Like, I'm going to just keep it pushing.
But that's good. That's good pride to have in that way because it's like, you hold yourself to a higher standard. You don't want to, like, drop, like, who you are to them because they're just trying to pull you down because they can't get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, How about you boost yourself up instead of trying to bring us down to you? You know what I mean? Like, I can't go. It's just that disrespectful stuff. No, I can't.
So yeah, I mean, hey, some people see it as sometimes they gotta show them that they can, you know, beat them better at their sunken level than they can themselves. I don't know.
Well, get that level out of here. Or just get some money. You know what I'm saying? They're hiring at McDonald's. Especially those homeless buttholes, bro. Like, I'm so glad you brought that up because that does happen a lot. Like, anywhere you go, if you say no, like, well, not anywhere, but every city has, like, it's like two kinds of homeless people. You have the ones that are, like, genuinely like, not, I don't want to say genuinely homeless. They all homeless. But you the ones that are like homeless because like a trash circumstances.
Yeah, they're like
then the ones that are just
luck.
like the crackheads, bro, that be ruthless, bro. And then like when you don't give them like $1 or a quarter, or you want to get them some food so they don't buy crack with it, they be like, me, I don't want that. Like they be like, nigga, all right then, starve and be broke then. I was trying to do you a favor, but disrespectful. But what was I gonna say? All right, no, my last question. If y'all could go back and teach your younger self one thing about respect, what would it be?
Boundaries.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Setting boundaries.
Okay. That's a good one. We all know how I feel about boundaries. That's a good one.
And then what's his face? I think my younger self did good. I don't know. I think my younger self let too many things slide.
I mean, that's
So
still
I'll be like, so I'll just let her know, like, hey, not all the consequences are as bad as you fear. Go check him real quick.
I think I would just say like, I think for me, I would just be like, I'd have the opposite. I'd be like, don't check him. Just keep it moving. Because I was more of a hothead. Like I was just getting in arguing matches with niggas. It's just like, you're not even worth the time. Because you're ugly and you're broke. And you suck. That's the thing too. Like, forget ugly and broke. People just aren't good people. So I'm not going to disrespect you because you're disrespecting me. Because like, at the end of the day, I know in my heart what kind of guy I am. I know what kind of person you are. So I'm not even going to bring myself down to your level. So
I would say try to put yourself in their shoes. Try to understand
But
why
why
they
their
being
shoes ass
disrespectful.
though?
I'm dead.
No, like that's like dead ass though. Like you said, like what are they just shitty people? Why did I gotta put my
Well, because like people aren't just naturally like, dang, you just suck. Like you born sucking it. To be honest, it's always something. It's not because as most people want to say like think of the like most racist person you could think of.
It's some type of trauma.
It's some type of trauma, and it's like the way they were brought up. It's not just like because they say like they've done studies that show like if you just drop like a white boy and a black boy like in a room, they gonna be friends eventually. All that racist stuff, bro, that disrespectful stuff, like you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's taught. That's taught behavior. Even like just being rude or misogynist, whatever you want to pick as like disrespectful. There's always a certain level of trauma and conditioning. So like trying to understand is something that will eliminate a lot of the disrespect that we all feel for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and once you eliminate that, then you might actually have like something to work with in terms of like some peace and all that. But until then, it's gonna be a bunch of YNs flooding, bro. It's gonna be a bunch of hoodlum activity, bro. Because you know the YNs, they don't care, bro. Their environment really made them what they are. And again, that's why I blame them parents.
Nah, that's a fact.
So basically, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, bro, like
Respect yourself and respect others.
And make sure you stop breeding these YNs, please. Respect yourselves in our world by bringing less of them into here. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
That's it. That's
it.
Bro, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I guess.
Well, that was it in terms of my point. Any final thoughts about respect, Duski, Dime?
Just now that you know about boundaries, like really understand yourself, and know the boundaries. Like if you feel yourself getting upset at something, just kind of literally like reflect. Whoa. Look at this other person as if they're a mirror. Like, are they good for you or not? Like you can feel yourself getting tense. So just be ready for that.
That's real.
Yeah.
I would say just be a good person and just realize the shit that's not good for you and the shit that's good for you. So, like, the good shit, keep it around. The bad shit, just stay away from it.
Yeah. That's real. Well, cool. Well, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, share with the homie.
Mm-hmm. And subscribe.
Please. We so close to 100, bro. Just subscribe, bro. Y'all ain't doing nothing else, bro. Respect us and subscribe. How about that? Yeah,
no, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. Disrespect us and no subscribing. Honestly, get out of here. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in. So, peace.